Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Bill Lewis Oval, the home of the Charters Towers Miners, as we're about to see the two teams take the field today. The Charters Towers Miners hosting the Centrals Tigers. It's a big day here, Ladies' Day, and there's also Dave Memorial Day, the great man from Enterprise Hotel, remembering him as well. As we see on the screen there, we have a huge day for the ladies, all dressed in pink too. The Charters Towers Miners boys are playing in pink today. Then they'll donate the jerseys. They'll auction them off after the A-grade game. So we're in for a cracking game today of rugby league here. Huge crowd as we see them about to run on there. Charters Towers Miners coming out in pink tonight up against the Central Tigers in the traditional black and yellow in front of a big crowd here, Bill Lewis Oval. Packed house down here on the deck with all the ladies, over 150 of them there. We're up on the sponsors deck. We're very privileged, and thank you to Jeff Burton and all his Charters Towers crew for making us feel welcome here. And we look over to the right, the snake pit is always a force out there. We have a look now as we zoom into the snake pit to the right. It is full down there. It gets loud and gets boisterous as we're about to see both teams take the field here. Shout out to Clayton Irons. Thanks for tuning in, Victoria, mate. Thank you very much. It is a fantastic field here, the Bill Lewis Oval. It's a fantastic thing as there we see a bit of a line up there, both sides making some tunnels. Look at the tunnel there, building the ladies dressed in pink out there, along with the Charters Towers Miners ladies. The reserve grade sign about to cheer that team on. She's a huge day here at Charters Towers. Bill Lewis Oval, we're only minutes away from kickoff, so get ready. Triple S Sport bringing you live coverage of round 6 of the RLTD men's A-grade match of the round today. Our referee for tonight's game is Taylor Worth, one of our best young referees to come out of the Townsville competition. He's a great young man, caught up with him before the game. He's hoping to see a free-flowing game. As we see the Charters Towers Miners take the field in their Ladies' Day for 2025. The hosts, dressed in pink, they will auction the jerseys off, and they look good too. As we have a look at their side now, number 1, Nathan Baker, 2, Eric Martin, 3, Cody Thorne, 4, Harry McQueen, 5, Noah Fogarty, 6, Bailey Biss, 7, Jake Burke, coach as well. In the forwards, we have 8, Choice Johnson, 9, Declan Macchione, 10, Corey Walker, 11, Max Campbell, 12, Harvey Smith, and 13, Connor Lurch. Then on the bench, we have Campbell Burton in 14, Sammy Shadbolt in 15, Troy O'Neill, the veteran, great to see him out there in 16, and Tyler Thompson in 17. As we welcome the Centrals Tigers to the field, we have a look at them. Number 1, Braden Bindorho, 2, Frankie Bacco, 3, Keenan Kerr, 4, Ethan Andrews, 5, Carlos Orea, big welcome to his family over in Christchurch watching. 6, Cody Sadler is back for the Tigers, 7, Paddy Irwin. In the forwards we have 8, Ashton Lafferty, 9, Jaden Hong, 10, Ryan Kingsley, 11, Lucas Dummett, the pocket rocket, 12, Ryan McCarran, and 13, and lock, the veteran, Clancy Curse. On the bench they have 14, Cooper Luce, 15, Joey Munro, 16, Ryan Johnson, and 17, Joey Saleh, and they are coached by Wade Sadler and Robbie Louie. It's going to be a classic game of A-grade rugby league once again. The boys are ready for this one, Charters Towers. They had a cracking game last week against the North Devils. As we're just waiting for the Centrals Tigers to come out. Shout out to the Bullers, Rob Louie and Willie Quero in the yellow shirt for the Centrals Tigers tonight. And here they come now, the Centrals Tigers themselves being led out. Big Ryan Kingsley. He's been well with the Centrals Tigers, front rower. Harry McQueen led out the Charters Towers Miners tonight's game. Another blockbuster once again. Thank you to RLTD. This is round number 6. Thank you to Jeff Doyle, the Doyle Group. Thank you very much, live stream partner of our RLTD. Charters Towers will be running north to south. Jake Burke will start the game here. Great to see him give him back to the game. It's a good young man, Jakey Burke. He will kick off for the boys in pink tonight. As we've got a cracking game here about to get underway. As Taylor Worth will blow time on, and he certainly does. And Jake Burke gets away with a towering bomb there. The ball goes up. Centrals are going to let it bounce. Anything can happen here. And somehow Lucas Dummer pulls it down for the Tigers desperately. And they get an early penalty. Bit of over enthusiasm there from the Miners in front of the kicker. Ball will be coming our way here. Goes straight over the back of us. No, trees. Oh, don't let it hit the corporate food table there. That cheese board's more important. Ryan Kingsley now. He takes it on through the middle third there. Jaden Hong at dummy half. Picks up Ashton Lafferty. Troy O'Neill starting out there, the veteran. It's a good man, Troy O'Neill, one of the best blokes you'll meet. They come down the right edge. Paddy Owen digs right in the line for Centrals. They'll play back on the third, just over the 40 line. Clancy Kirsch in the headgear. Back from a neck injury. Premiership winning captain he is. Tigers, 18. They go down the short side from Hong there to Irwin. Puts a little kick through. Desperate defence there from the Charters Towers Miners. Noah Fogarty desperately dives on it there. Now they work it back through. They're looking for some good field position here. The Miners. Lots of support. Now they get an early penalty. Extra attention in the ruck from Centrals. Jake Burke will find touch. Very astute kicker of the game. They take it through now. Cody Thorne will take them on there first, just over the halfway line. They go back towards the middle third. Troyce Johnson, busy players through the middle. Lots of experience between him and Troy O'Neill now. Troy O'Neill gets the ball in his hand. He takes him on. He won't go past Lucas Dummett. Very solid in defence. They play it back in the third there. They come down this right edge now. Bailey Bliss taking them on himself. He'll play it back to Marchioni. So the Towers in good field position. They work towards the middle. Good little bit of footwork there from Connor Lurch. He'll play it back to Declan. It'll be the fifth tackle, 20 metres out centre field. They'll go to the left to Jakey Burke. Looks a little cross field kick over the top. They chased it hard. Desperate defence there from the Miners. They do well and they'll get a repeat set. No Josh Abbott today for Charters Towers. He was outstanding for them last week in a tight game. So they've got a couple of changes, the Miners, as do Central's Tigers. So we have 3 minutes to play, 0-0. Both teams getting a good feel for each other out there. Bailey Bliss picks it up, hands off to Troy O'Neill. He takes him on. He comes back down the right edge. He's going to play it on the tram lines there. They go back towards the middle now through Walker. Corey Walker will play it on the second. Bailey Bliss links up with Burke out the back. Fortunately, there's a knock on there for the Miners. Must have come off Nathan Baker into the Central's defence. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in on the live stream today. Thanks to the Mariba people watching in. Big shout out to the Central's old boys as well. Here celebrating as they do come out. Dave Moore Memorial Game. He's a great man. Charters Towers A grade are proudly sponsored by the Enterprise Hotel in the first grade. It's Ladies' Day, and they're also playing for the Dave Moore Memorial Sheet, so it's a fantastic day. Here at Bill Lewis Oval. Beautiful weather for rugby league. Central Tigers with the ball in hand through Clancy Kirsch. He takes him on the middle third, just gets over the halfway line. He's going to play it back on the fourth. Hong at dummy half. He'll come down the left edge. Good to see young Cody Sadler back out there in the Central Tigers. They'll certainly benefit from his kicking game today. So it'll be a play the ball. Charters Towers. 12 metres out on the tram track. They'll look to their outside backs and coming in. That's little Eric Martin there for the Miners. Goes to his other winger, and Noah Fogarty. So both outside backs coming in and being busy here for the Miners. Marchione, dummy half. Gets away from one, runs in some solid defence there from Ashton, Lafferty and Hong. Some big defence there. Ryan Kingsley as well. He's always strong through the middle. Troyce Johnson, nice little carry in behind the ruck. Pulled down just short of the halfway line. Marchione goes to Jake Burke. He goes back in. Connor Lurch. He's going to play it on the fifth, just over the halfway line, just left to centre field. Burke is charged down by Ryan McCarran. Should be 6 to go. It will be to the Miners. So a big play there. Nathan Baker, I thought he was taken high then actually. Comes back through the middle. Troy O'Neill beats one. Hong goes tumbling off him. Nice strong carry. Marchione, dummy half, links up with Burke. Shows and goes. He nearly pokes his nose through there, Jake. Strong carry. Marchione ducks down the short side. Looks to take him on himself. He's going to be pulled down about a metre out on the fifth. Connor Lurch at dummy half. He might force his way over. He's over the try line, but he's going to be held up right in front of the snake pit, and they'll certainly let the Tigers know in defence. So it should be a changeover, and Central survive a raid there from the Charters Towers Miners. They work it out through Ethan Andrews, coming in from his left centre. Irwin links up with little Frankie Bacco over there. Shout out to Frankie Bacco's parents, Roddy Whittle. Francis, up there in Weeper watching. Thank you very much. Hope you guys are well. Great supporters of Triple S. So big good afternoon to you, Francis and Rod. So for the Tigers, they go over the sideline there. So the Miners are going to get first opportunity to get some early points here. They're going to have centre field scrum 20 metres out. Big opportunity for them. About 8 minutes of play. So it should be a play to ball. They look to work through their back row now. And Harvey Smith with the ball in hand. He'll play it on the first there. Just to the left, the uprights, 18 out. Come back through Johnson. Plays out the back to Burke. Plays a nice little short ball. Picks up Walker through the middle third. 6 to go's been called. Favourable call for the crowd. Marchione once again gets out of dummy half. He's called him twice. Napping there. The Tigers defence in around the ruck. They need to tighten up. They go from Connor Lurch there, short hands to Smith. Trying to butter his way over on the left edge. Might be an opportunity on the short side. No, they needed a quick play to ball. Come back towards the middle through Johnson. He skips, running some good defence there from Irwin, Ryan Kingsley, Hong. They come down the right now. Burke, Bliss, Dummett. He's right in Bailey Bliss's face there. Good defence from the young Tiger. They work back towards the middle now. Lurch skips on the outside. He links up with Smith. Beautiful hands. It's been knocked down desperately by the Central's Tigers. Otherwise, it would have been an early try to the Miners there. So desperate defence. And they'll get another chance with the ball in hand. Can Central's hold off back-to-back sets? So centre field scrum, 20 out. 10 minutes of play down. No one's yet to score. They come down the right edge now through Bailey Bliss. Takes them on, a little show and go. So he's played on the first, about 7 out. They go nice and short to Walker. Bounces off one. It's going to be pulled down on top of the line, just short of the line. Marchione could go here from dummy half. Ball gets knocked down. Should be 6 to go. No. They'll play it back on the third. They link up Bailey Bliss. Steps off the left. He's pulled down 8 metres out to the right of the post. Miners on the attack here looking for points. Marchione goes once again. This time he's caught a nap and it's a good try. Declan Marchione. No, he's been held up. So he plays it back on the 5th. The Miners go to Jake Burke. Puts a well-weighted kick over the top. Once again, Central's going to have to run it out, and they do, and they surrender in the far corner. Still 10 minutes down, no score yet. A lot of work here for Central's Tigers at the moment. Charterstow's got all the field position. Need to run it out. Hong picks up Ryan Kingsley. Played with the Charters Towers Miners last season. He's made his way back home to Centrals. And now they get a penalty. And Paddy Irwin will look for a touch. Be in the firing line here once again. Sure the lovely ladies up here look after the cheese board and the wines. They find touch. Just short of the halfway line. Keenan Kerr will take the tap. He certainly knows Charterstow's well out here. Lucas Dummett takes him on through the middle. Nice little strong carry there from Lucas. It's all heart and soul. Goes to Ashton Lafferty now. He goes through the middle. Very good carry there. Good post-contact meters. Picks up Hong at dummy half. Gets an opportunity for him to come out. He squares him up. He's pulled down desperately by Towers. 20 metres out to the right of the uprights. Irwin goes Sadler. Back inside to Paddy Irwin. Is scheming through the middle. But desperate defence from Troyce Johnson on the inside for Charters Towers. They go down the right edge once again. Sadler puts a little kick through early. Goes over the dead ball line, and the Charters Towers will get 7 tackles. So once again, their defence stands strong. 12 minutes down, 0-0. So the Charles Towers Miners work it out through Martin. They come down the right edge. Harry McQueen, very good player, comes play the ball back on the second. Bailey Bliss goes through the middle. So Burke at dummy half. They got a bit of momentum here. Goes back to Harry McQueen. Links up with Walker. So Keenan Kerr forces a mistake there on the Miners. So Central's Tigers will get a reprieve, get the ball back. 35 metres out centre field. Make sure you're in the middle, eh? So they bring it out now through Carlos Oraya. New Zealand player with the Tigers this year. Now it goes to Ethan Andrews. He'll play it back on the halfway line. Tigers in possession with the ball in hand. Kingsley takes him on through the right edge. Pull down on the track on the 40-metre line. Hong at dummy half. Goes to Ashton Lafferty. Plays out the back to Sadler. And they come up with an error there. Some very good defence there. Walker from the Charters Towers gets up in their face and forces an error. So the pink wall and defence stay strong here for the Miners. 15 minutes down, 0-0. We're at Bill Lewis Oval tonight. Home of the Charters Towers Miners. Ladies' Day. And also Dave Memorial. The Dave Moore Memorial Shield. Plenty of sponsors here. Charters Towers are proudly sponsored by the Enterprise Hotel and A-grade. Nathan Baker takes a moment, the ball in hand. They go down the left edge there. Fogarty comes in. He's been strong with his carries. Had a great day last week against North. Scored a couple of tries. Goes to Harvey Smith. He'll play it down third on the left edge. Fortunately, doesn't get to his feet to play the ball. So it'll be a turnover. So both sides' defensive 15 minutes to play at the moment are quite solid. Central's Tigers got an opportunity now with the ball in hand. They're working through the middle through Ashton Lafferty. He beats one. He opens them up a little bit. Oh, that's a big tackle there. Jake Burke manhandles Ashton Lafferty. Huge tackle. Leading the way in defence. Irwin goes right to the line. Forward pass has been called. Right in front of us here. It's Ryan McCarron on the right edge there. Fair call. Charters Towers will get possession back. As we see these days, centre field scrums. On the 40. What a beautiful afternoon for rugby league tonight. Lovely conditions here. Nathan Baker's pulled down. The one. And come back towards the middle through Troy O'Neill. He'll play it there just short of the halfway line. Marchione at dummy half. Goes to Harry McQueen. Comes in behind the ruck. Looking for some extra post-contact metres. Must stand to play the ball though. Marchione goes left to Burke. Turns Harvey Smith back on the inside. They're in good field position here. The building, Charters Towers. Goes to Connor Lurch. Comes in behind the ruck. He's going to be pulled down on the 5th there. 30 metres out. They might look for a centre field bomb here. Goes to Burke on the left edge. He does put it high. Fogarty racing through. Looks to get above the rest. I think it's come off the Miners though. It does. Unfortunately, they can't take it cleanly, so a missed opportunity for him to get some early points. 18 minutes down. Still 0-all tonight here at Bill Lewis Oval. As we see it comes back through. Little Carlos Oraya there. We'll play it back. Hong dummy half. Ethan Andrews. Jake Burke, he's been very physical and solid in defence tonight. Charters Towers leading the way. Ryan Kingsley, once again, he just keeps plugging away, pushing up through the middle. Frankie Backo gets in the dummy half. They pull him down quite quickly. He'll play it on the 4th there. Lafferty. He's had a strong start through the middle. So Hong will go to Cody Sadler now. Turns Lucas Dummer back underneath. He beats away. He gets past O'Neill. He goes through the edge there. Desperately pulled down by Connor Lurch in defence. They go to Cody Sadler on the left edge. Little bomb goes up in the corner. Baker under it. Ball comes back. But I think it'll be a penalty to Charters Towers. It will be. Yep, it was taken in the air. Referee right on the spot there. So Charters Towers will get a reprieve once again. Their defence is really solid. 21 minutes down, 0-all. We'd like to thank the RLTD. Round 6 today, men's A-grade match of the round, thanks to the Doyle Group, our live stream partner. Thank you very much. Phenomenal supporters of the Rugby League Townsville District. It is Ladies' Day here today at Bill Lewis Oval. Good to see me, mate, getting a rest, Big Troy O'Neill. Still plying his tray. Too good, brother. Central's players gone down injured. Looks like they've lost their centre and Keenan Kerr. So they'll have to make a change here. So Charter Styles now know he's staying on the field. Oh. So they work back through the middle third now through Walker. Marchione links up with Burke. Takes him on. Gets through the first line of defence, but desperately pulled down by Kingsley and Irwin there. They come back once again through Harvey Smith. Keeps himself busy. The halfway point of the first half now. 0-0 still. Charter Towers with the ball in hand. Connor Lurch goes to Troy Johnson. Looks to stand there and offload. Good defence there from Lucas Dummett though. Tigers holding on here. Burke goes high. He's going to put Frank Bacco under pressure here. Eric Martin goes up high. They get a lucky bounce. And they pick up a penalty inside the 10. Charters Towers now in defence. Central's Tigers got the ball. Just over the 40-metre line. They'll play it on the first. Ashton Lafferty. Saturday afternoon footy, match it around here. Rugby League Townsville District. Charters Towers Miners hosting Central Tigers tonight. Physical defence out there from the two middles and Walker and Troy Johnson. Braden Bindaro now comes back through the middle. He played on the fifth there. Back to Hong. Goes to Paddy Irwin. Kicks it high down the edge. Fogarty under it. Takes it safe. Noah Fogarty. He's a busy player for the Miners. Heavily involved. Goes to Nathan Baker. Puts his hand up. Goes through. Takes him on. Burke. Dummy half. Fogarty once again putting his hand up for his second carry in the set within the third tackle. Unfortunately for the Miners, they come up with a mistake. Bailey Bliss. A rare mistake from him with ball in hand. So Centrals will get their first opportunity down this end now for a long time. Can they put a well-constructed set of six together? Will they be the first to score in this tussle at the moment? 0-0 after 23 minutes of play. They go down the right edge. Irwin takes him on. Good defence though. He's pulled down. Hong a dummy half. Comes back towards the middle. Clancy Kirsch. His work ethic is one of the best, Clance. He plays it back to Hong. Sadler goes short. Nice defence there from Bailey Blitz on Lucas Dummett. Goes to Ryan Kingsley. Goes through the middle. So he's pulled down on the fourth, about 9 metres out, just to the left, the uprights. Hong, dummy half, gets out, squares up, links up with Sadler to Irwin, who surrenders. Otherwise, he played through that, would have been an obstruction. So he's pulled out on the last to go to Cody Sadler. Goes to the line, puts a little grubber kick in. Frankie Backer coming through, but Harry McQueen back there for the Miners. Very accomplished centre, Harry McQueen. He'll play it back on the first. Through Baker. Burke, dummy half. Links up with Martin. Good run by young Eric through the middle. Makes some good meters. Comes through Cody Thorne. He'll play it back. And they get a penalty there. Good effort for Cody Thorne. Nice carry. And extra attention there from the Tigers in the ruck. So 25 down, still 0-all. End-to-end rugby league at the moment. It's a real battle out there. Who will break first here? Huge kick by Jake Burke. Picks up good 22 metres. So they'll tap it on the 40. Cody Thorne links up with Burke. Goes to Walker. Comes back through the middle. Marchione at dummy half. Oh, he's picked up by Ryan McCarran there. Got away with it at marker. Plays it back to Troyce Johnson to Burke. He links up with Bailey Bliss. Turns his back rower in Maxie Campbell. He'll play it there. Marchiona ducks down. Connor Lurch. Met by some good defence though from Cody Sadler. Plays it back. Bliss links up with Burke. Plays out the back. He was hit physically there by Ryan McCarran. The ball goes on the ground, but it's picked up by Cody Thorne. He makes a little bit of space down there on the left edge. Desperately pulled down on the fourth tackle. No, it's 6 to go. Referee has called 6 to go on the ruck. So Centrals have got a touch to it. Smith will play it on the first. Big opportunity here for the Miners. Burke goes out the back to Walker. He skips through. Pulled out in about 8 metres short of the line to the right of the uprights. They still continue to go to right. This time it's knocked down by Keenan Kerr desperately. So the Miners are on the attack here. Snake Pit very vocal, letting the Tigers know they're around down there. So you get back-to-back sets here. Should be a play the ball. Walker will play it back. Marchione. Get back through the middle. Burke. Connor Lurch. Desperate defence here from the black and yellow. 10 metres out centre field. Ooh, lucky to get away with that one, Tigers. Burke digs right into the line. Did well to hang on to it there, Smith. Plays it back. Marchione gets out of dummy half. It's pulled down just short of the line. It's been good to 9. They come down to Burke now. Goes to Troyce Johnson. Dummett holding on desperately. He's been good for Centrals on an edge once again. They keep probing the right though. Walker. He's going to play it on the 5th. 4 metres out. 10 to the right of the uprights. Marchione picks up Johnson. Looking to barge his way over. He's pulled down metre short. So Central's Tigers desperately hang on to defence. 12 minutes remain in the first half. Jordan Baker, how are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Sincerely appreciate your support, brother. Supporting Charters Towers tonight. As we see, Central Tigers now with the ball in hand, got a lot of work to do. They go through their little winger in Orara, and he gets a penalty for Tigers. So unfortunately for the Towers, they take the foot off the throat here. Paddy Irwin will find touch. Just short of the 40-metre line. Far side of the field. 12 minutes remain in this first half. Still 0-all. It's a real battle out there. Go out the back to Clancy Kirsch. Takes him on through the middle. One of the best blokes you'll meet, Clance. Plays it back. Andrews. Joey Munro, another champion out there. 2018 Premiership winner. Plays it back now. Sadler turns back Dummett. Good footwork. Good strong curry from Lucas. He'll play it back. Little 14s out there for Central now. Cooper Luce. It's in the head guard. He goes there. Links up with Cody Sadler. Takes him on himself. Little show and go. He's been caught with the ball on the 5th though. Paddy Irwin comes down the short side. Puts a little grubber kick in for himself. Picks it up. Desperate defence from Nathan Baker, but he's safe at the back there, Nathan Baker. It's a good play from the fullback. Central's had a bit of a momentum, but desperate defence from the Miners. In front of the big crowd of ladies on deck. Clubhouse, ready for a good night. The band's all set up. Noah Fogarty brings it back. Some solid defence of the Tigers. Harry McQueen earns a penalty for his team. Going to be in the firing line here. Nice strong carry. Ball goes over the top of us. Bounce off. So Harry McQueen will take the tap himself. So we're in the final 10 minutes of first half here. Still 0-0. Young Campbell Burton's out there now on the 14 Charters Towers. He's a dummy half. And unfortunately, Semi Shadbolt has come up with an error in the ruck. Getting up. So he makes a mistake right on the halfway line, centre field. It's nice and tough and physical through the middle out there. The game's right in the balance at the moment. They come down the left edge now. Braden Bindoroho with the ball. Hasn't had much ball in hand tonight, the fullback. He's usually a busy player. Frankie Bacco, dummy half. Gets it to Ryan 16, for Centrals. Ryan Johnson. Now they get a penalty. Little hand on the ball. So Central's going to get an opportunity here as they come into the Miners' half. Ball in hand. Paddy Irwin will find touch. Kenan Kerr will take the cap. Kenan Kerr. Joey Munro now at the ball in hand. Through the middle third. Luce at dummy half. Links up with Clancy Kirsch. Takes him on. Steps off the right. Had enough chance to offload there. No support though. Johnson moving up now. Luce goes out the back to Sadler. He digs in and goes out back to Irwin. Finds Orara on the far wing. Central's Tigers. Bindoroho, dummy half. Irwin. Munro. Pulled down by desperate defence in the middle from Johnson. Walker. They play big minutes. Two front rowers. Kids' balls come on the field. That's what happens in country footy. It's a day for everyone today out here. The kids, the ladies, the players. Kenan Kerr steps off the right. He's close to the try line. He's been pulled down and he's lost it as he's reached out. It's a desperate defence and the crowd comes alive there. The ladies on the deck. As they're real happy. Kenan lost his strides. So, 8 minutes remain. Still 0-0. It's a real battle out there at the moment. The Miners with the footy in hand now. They work it through the middle third. Charters Towers. Burton will play the ball. Baker makes his way good. Post-contact meters here from Nathan Baker. He's still going. Going to be asked to play it 45 metres out, centre field. Massive effort from Choice and Johnson front row. 33 minutes straight. It's a reprieve now. Troy O'Neill back out there for the local boys. So Central's got a forced change there for injury. Joey Saleh will come on at 17 for Central's. Kenan Kerr gets a break. Dane Thompson, how are you, mate? Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're well, brother. Back in Clancy Kirsch for a big 80-minute performance.
Come on, sir!
Goes to Sammy Shadbolt now, who played for the Miners. Just to the left, the upper right, it's Burton. Burke digs right in the line, goes behind Baker. Picked up by Andrews. Gets it to Irara. He's opened him up down the right edge here. Harry McQueen's coming across in desperate defence. Irara comes back in. He should have backed himself. And they're going to be desperately pulled down here. What a play here for the Charters Towers Miners. Burke makes the tackle. Centrals. They look lost there. Dummy half reaches out. And they're going to score. The Centrals Tigers get the first try of the game. But there was some desperate defence there from the Miners. What number is that? Was that the 5? Come on, John Boy. You need to know the numbers. That's the worst thing you can say. Try scorer, young Carlos Iraya. Shout out to his family in Christchurch watching. He had a good game last week. Gets the early points here for the Centrals Tigers. 4 minutes. 5 minutes remain, sorry. This first half. Big kick here for Paddy Irwin. Massive effort there from Harry McQueen and Jake Burke to come across desperately. Defence, but the Centrals had momentum. So Irwin looks to convert here. He strikes it. Flags are up. So 6 points to 0. They lead. Centrals Tigers over Charters Towers Miners tonight at Bill Lewis Oval here. The Jeff Moore Memorial Day. It's a fantastic man he was. Charters Towers actually proudly sponsored an A-grade by Enterprise Hotel. This is RLTD round number 6. Match of the round. We had a 20-all draw today in our ladies' game. Well, Centrals won the reserve grade game 6 points to 0. Spiralling kickoff. It's taken well there from Bindoroho. Gives it to Johnson. It brings it back. Big set here for Central consolidate after they score points. Sadler links up Munro. And he might have lost it there in the tackle. He does. So Charters Towers bounce back here straight away and force an error. Now they're going to get an opportunity. Can they square the ledger up? So they'll opt for a centre field scrum, 20 out. Big opportunity here for the Miners. Sorry, Emma. I apologise. It's from Rotorua, not Christchurch. I did remember from a couple of weeks ago. Sorry, Emma. My geography gets out of scope at times. So they work their way over now. Chance with the opportunity here. Come the Miners, 20 out. They play it back on the first. Burke goes to Troy O'Neill through the middle. He'll play it on the second. Goes out the back. Burke drifting across. Links up with Bailey Bess. He shows and goes himself. Would have been an opportunity. Got the ball away to Eric Martin there on the right wing. Queen at dummy half. Burke. Walker. Takes him on through the middle. Pulled down about 6 metres out to the right of the uprights. 6 to go has been called by the referee. Very handy for the Miners here. Burke takes him on himself. Pulled down desperately in defence. Burton at dummy half. Nice ball to Troy O'Neill. And Lucas Dummer comes flying out the line for the Central's Tigers along with Joey Munro. They force a mistake. So 2 minutes remain in the first half. Tigers lead 6-0. Saturday night footy. We're at Bill Lewis Oval out Charters Towers today. Once again, thank you to everyone from the Charters Towers Club. Make us feel very welcome out here. It's been a lovely day. You see the Tigers working out their own half. Young Frankie Bacco, little Weepers Junior there, dummy half. Gets out, takes him on. Pulled down desperately. Bindoroho, dummy half now himself. Good defence from Campbell Burton over the top with Shadbolt. They play it back. Sadler takes him on. He goes short to Dummett. Runs into Bailey Bliss. Solid defence just over the halfway line. 5th tackle. Luce, dummy half. Irwin calls it. Goes for a left-hand bomb over here on the left side. Martin under it. Takes it safe, the winger. Sadler chases himself, so we're in the final minute here. Martin will play it back. Oh, Harry McQueen takes a beautiful catch and slips. Offloads it to Nathan Baker off the ground. He did well there, Harry McQueen. It comes through now. Charters Towers looking to work it through the middle here. Johnson in defence. Noah Fogarty gets a good reward. Noah Fogarty is a busy winger. Gets a very good reward there. Coming in off his wing once again. So Charters Towers are going to get probably one more play here. Burke will find touch just on the halfway line. Will we see some entertaining rugby league right on the half-time siren? Go any second now. McQueen links up with Bliss. He stands, met by solid defence there from Dummett. He'll take the tackle. So after 40 minutes of play here, round number 6, Charters Towers Miners, Central Tigers battle it out. Central's lead 6-0 as we take a short break and we'll be back with more live action. How are you, Matty Bonanno? Thanks for tuning in, brother. And once again, like I said, RLTD would like to thank the following sponsors. We really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you very much. We would like to thank our following sponsor for 2025, the North Queensland Cowboys, the Mendy Blackhawks, NQ Alliance, McDonald's, Hit 103.1, the Willows, the Doyle Group, C-Link, Townsville Hydrovac, and EV2 Sportswear. Thank you very much for your generous support. As we take a short break, we'll be back with more live action of the Rugby League. Welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, to Bill Lewis Oval. We're back underway in the second half. Charterstown Miners have come out for a great run through the middle there. 6 points to nil, the Central's Tigers lead. Beautiful evening for rugby league now in front of a huge crowd here tonight. Ladies' Day, Jeff Moore Memorial Day. Congratulations, Jeff Burton, everyone here from the Charterstown Club. Fantastic day of rugby league. As we see him now come down the left edge here. Smith, big Harvey Smith, still going for Charterstown. So they made some good yards from that first set. 78 metres they played. They're going to duck down the short side here on the left. Burke puts a little grubber kick through for Fogarty. Braden Bindor comes across desperately and runs into touch. So it'll give a scrum here. I'd say Charterstown will go centre field 10 metres out, which they do. So Centrals have got to be absolutely desperate here in defence. That was great work from young Carlos O'Rara there to set up the try. The Rotaria kick. As you see, big Troy O'Neill now tries to burrow his way in behind the ruck. Can't put the big fella down. Burton, a dummy half. Goes out the back to Jake Burke. Links up with Bailey Bliss. Skips across on the outside. Charterstown's looking for early points here in the second half. They were very good last week in the second half effort. Just fell short to North Devils. It goes through the middle now. Looks like Tyler Thompson there with the footy in hand. Plays it back, or Semi Shadbowl it was, sorry. Troy O'Neill with the footy. He'll play it back. Charterstown's get a penalty. Extra hand in the ruck. So they'll get a chance here as O'Neill is down. You don't see that very often. Troy's down your back. Score a try, I'll pick you in the team. So I'll get a chance here with the footy in hand. I think they only stopped the clock now in the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes game. I don't know why, but no, I think they changed the rule. I think they only stopped it in the last 5 or 10 minutes of the game now.
Even the females game when that went down.
It cost them 4 minutes. Charterstown's opportunity with the ball in hand. Walker will play it. Get another penalty here. Someone will be in the bin. Yep. Campbell Burton will take the cap there. Goes to Shadbolt. As the lovely ladies behind me in the corporate section cheering on. Welcoming the Centrals players at sin bin. Harvey Smith take it there. Good defence there from Luce underneath from the Tigers. He'll play it there on the second. They go down the left edge now. Nathan Baker, good bit of footwork. Tigers are desperately hanging on defence though. Burton, a dummy half. Links up with Burke. Takes him on, he plays straight himself. Does well there, beautiful ball. Unfortunately, Max Campbell can't hang on to it for the Miners. Apologise, ladies and gentlemen, there. Had a little tech error. I'll fix it up quickly. High ball there for Eric Martin. Unfortunately, goes back. It's picked up by Essentials Tigers. Ooh. Harvey Smith thought he was away then. Picked up a loose ball on the ground. Essentials got a penalty out of all of that. Accidental offside. So 6-0 the Miners are behind at the moment against Centrals. They're going to take the penalty shot here for goal. I wish we had fucking enough to do 2 or 3 games at once. I do. It's a penalty conversion unsuccessful, 9 minutes down. 6-0. Central still currently lead Charters Towers at the moment. Joey Munro with the footy in hand. Got some good post-contact metres after defence as well. He's pulled down desperately 20 metres out centre field. Luce links up with Paddy Irwin. Takes him, the Englishman, nice and straight. Offloads back on the inside. Good hands by Sadler there to Ben Doroho. And once again, he's been outstanding on his left wing. Noah Fogarty saves the day for Charters Towers. He's had a cracking game, Noah. Sadler back inside to Munro. Snake pitch right behind the boys there on their goal line defence. Luce, Irwin, Ethan Andrews. Desperately pulled down. It's a big tackle there. Cody Thorne and Harvey Smith. So Clancy Kirsch looking for a meat pie himself. Comes back down the right edge. Luce, dummy half. Nice wide pass to Irwin. Plays out the back to Sadler. In the bin, Doroho. Chopping tackle there from Jake Burke. He's been very good defensively tonight, Jake. They go down the right edge now. Irwin stands, offloads Luce. Quick hands there to Munro, who's scheming around the post, but the Miners are hanging on. They got one tackle to go. Central's on the 5th here. Luce, dummy half. Sadler goes direct himself, puts a little kick. It'll be too far. Goes over the dead ball line, and the Charters Towers will get a 7-tackle set here. So some desperate defence on their own line. They can't break the pink wall. 10 minutes down, 6-0. The Tigers lead the Miners at the moment. They look to work their way out of their own half here through Fogarty. It's been really good for the Miners. They come back through the middle now. Harry McQueen with an outstanding run. Then behind the ruck there, he'll get a penalty for his team. Little interference. Jake Burke wanting to take a quick tap. Burke will find touch 30 metres out. Probably 20 to say, to be honest. He'll find touch. Big Smith taps it. He'll take him on himself. He's been very good in the background and left edge here. Played down on the first. And he's lost the ball. Cries from the crowd. It was a strip. But Central's Tigers defence hangs in there. So Irwin will feed the scrum here for the Tigers. They'll play it on the first, coming out of their own half. Luce goes Irara. Carlos will play it there on the second. Luce goes out himself. Still trying to bug his way through. He does. Picks up about 12 metres there. Tight little run. Frankie back out, dummy half. Links up. My God, don't know what he was thinking there, Frankie. Ryan Kinsey did very well to hold the ball. Got absolutely sold. Luce. Sadler. Dummett. Comes back underneath him. So he's going to play it on the fifth, just over the halfway line. They look the way. Sorry, Cody Sadler. Left-footed spiraling kick. High. Baker's under it and takes it well, Nathan Baker. Links up with his winger here, Noah Fogarty. Fends off one. And he's met by Joey Saleh in defence there. And Irwin. Little shout out to Gary Kingsley. How are you, mate? He's on a ship near Italy today. Last week he was in Barcelona. Today he's Italy. Thanks for tuning in, Gaz. Really appreciate it, mate. Sailing around the world. Hope you're well, brother. Young Ryan's playing really well, mate. He's playing some very good football. See, Charters Towers now taking him on through the middle here. They got some momentum here. Playing in pink today. Special day out here for Ladies' Day. They auction the jerseys off after the game. They go to their right edge now. Little chip and chase here from Jake Burke. Sattler desperately at the back there in second line of defence for the Tigers. Keenan Kerr back out there for Centrals. Bindoro takes him on through the middle. They'll look to work hard now through the middle third. Frankie Bacco coming in off his wing. Referee's call play up here. Kingsley. He'll play it back. So Central not making many yardages here. Goes from Luce. Links up Irwin. Goes deep in the line of Bindoroho to Andrews. He's pulled him down. Little Nathan Hindmarsh. Little nudie ass there. They come back down the right edge. Irwin. Good work there. Troyce Johnson and cover there at second line. Ever consistent, Troyce. Great big play there. Not many front rowers will do that, so that's a fantastic effort from him. So Charters Towers now bring it back through Fogarty. Plays it back. Marchione still off the field there. Burton a dummy half. These were nice to him. Just left him in the corner. Just left him in the corner there.
He got out of the shower, I was about to say, you need to sit down.
Burke, nice kick on the back of a good set there from the Miners. Irara comes back. It's been a good battle between the two number fives, Irara and Fogarty. Two very good players. He'll play at young Colos on the first there. Goes to Johnson, who's back on the field after his stint in the sin bin. I think he stole some cheese and chips off the ladies too. Bindoroho offloads, picked up off of the ground. So Central's stuck in a little bit of a hole here in attack, not going anywhere at the moment. Irwin goes to Kingsley in the middle. Looks to take him forward, get some good post-contact meters. He's going to play it there on the fourth. Luce. They play at the back to Irwin. He's going to look for a 40-20 here. I think he was outside, though. The ball's going to go dead, no. Somehow stops in the corner. Unfortunately, young Noah Fogarty's come up with his first mistake of the game. Been having a very good game as well. But he's got a little knock on in the dark corner there. So Central Tigers get a centre field scrum here. 10 metres out. Big moment of the game. 17 minutes down in the second half. 6-0 the scoreline. So they go to their left to young Cody Sadler. Turns Keenan Kerr back in underneath him. Quick play the ball. Luce gets out of dummy half. Tries to force his way through. He's pulled down on the second. It's going to be a penalty. No, he's asking him to play it again. Irwin hits McCarran. The back row is short. Forward pass has been called. So Charters Towers stand strong. So still 6-0. So Jake Burke will feed the scrum centre field off their own line here. They've got some work to do here, the Miners. Boys in pink tonight. Bringing out their own half. Martin coming in. It's Baker. He's busy fullback. It's a nice strong carry. Picked up a good 13 metres. Troyce Johnson once again going through that middle third. He'll play it on the third tackle. Back to Burton, Troy O'Neill. Keeps trucking through the middle, Troy. He'll play it back, Burton. They go to the right edge now. Oh, dangerous tackle there. Might see a player in the sin bin here. Was it very dangerous tackle? No. Put on report. So Charters Towers will get back-to-back tackles here.
You make sure he gets at least 2 games, thank you.
So it goes to the right side and finds touch. So here they come. They got an opportunity in their own half now. Get some points here. They work it back towards the middle. Goes through to Campbell Burton now. Looks like he's gone into the 13 role. Declan Makiani is back out there. As is Connor Lurch. As it goes through Smith. He bounces off one. He bounces off two. He's still going, Smith. Harvey Smith, what a bowler can run there. Net him. Pull down just a metre off the try line. Charters Towers come to life here. Marchioni links up with Burke. Short border, Troyce Johnson. He's pulled down inches himself. They go from dummy half. Look, to burrow their way over. And he's held up. So they go back down the right edge. Bailey Biscoe short. Central Tigers now running it out. Their own half, they got plenty of work to do here. Luce, dummy half goes to Johnson. Charlestown muscling up in defence, nice and physical through the middle. Sadler, it's been charged down. It's landed in the arms of Keenan Kerr. They got the golden bounce here, Central's Tigers. Bindoro links up with Lucas Dummett, the little second row in support. Where are the outside backs here? Sadler. Irwin, Central's on a roll here. Irwin uses a bit of footwork. They're going to race away and score. Paddy Irwin scores a runaway try here for the Central's Tigers. Once again, we'll have a look on the Door Group replay there as Paddy Irwin finishes off that try. The golden bounce for Keenan Kerr. Then Paddy Irwin scores after a charge down in the right-hand corner in front of the Snake Pit. Central's lead 10 points to 0 with the kick to come. Ryan Kingsley converts for the Central's Tigers, the goal-kicking front rower. We're proud of him, guys, teaching him how to goal kick. 12 points to 0, the Tigers lead. 17 minutes for a game remaining. Burke once again with them spiralling kickoffs. Fullback takes it well off his own toes there, Doroho. Luce, dummy half here for Centrals. Goes back to Irwin. Turns Ryan McCarron back underneath him. Kingsley, been very good for the Centrals. Probably the best of the forwards, and he picks up a penalty. And penalised for a strip. Special little shout out to the lovely ladies up on the sponsors deck here at Charters Towers. Keeping me very entertained with their passion for the game and love for Charters Towers. Central's Tigers back on the attack here. Sadler, Johnson. He'll play it first down the 40 metre, left-hand side. Luce. Goes to Joey Saleh. Good defence there from Johnson. They get an offload away. Luce. They go down the left edge. Sadler. Dummett. Got some good field position here. They work it back towards the post through. Cody Sadler. Ryan Kinsey. He's pulled down 20 metres out centre field. Offloads. Sadler, back on the inside there. Saleh. Sadler. Goes over the top to Ethan Andrews. That's a good tackle there from Fogarty over the top. Very good tackle. Ball and all. Fifth tackle. Irwin. He's been smothered there. Good defence from Jake Burke. Really good defence there from Charters Towers. They got off their line. They picked up 10 metres. They attacked with their defence. So they shut that play down really well. They got a bit of work to do to come out of their own half. He's had a very good game, this young man. Smith plays it back. They come back through in around the ruck there. Harry McQueen once again. That trademark run in behind the ruck. through Baker. So outside backs getting involved. Marchioni back out there at dummy half now. Goes to Walker. He's pulled down 45 metres out off his own line. Marchioni. Bailey Bliss goes through him, opens him up. Bailey Bliss gets an offload away to Declan Marchioni. Ball was knocked out there by Centrals and got back. And Central survive in defence. So we're down the last 14 minutes of the game now. Still 12-0. Still plenty of time for the Miners. 12 points is definitely not enough these days in the lead in the footy game. Backo, dummy half, links up Braden Bindoro. A lot more involved in the second half. Desperately held on there by Connor Lurch. They play it back. Andrews out of dummy half. Picks up some good metres there. So fifth tackle, 30 metres out. Centre field. And it's a knock on, so it'll be a handover. So an opportunity here for the Tartus Towers. Local boys. They need to get some field position. It's a real battle out there tonight. End-to-end rugby league. Noah Fogarty once again takes a strong carry from the scrum. Pulled down 40 metres out, centre field. Marchioni goes to the right there. Bliss links up out the back with Walker. He'll play it on the second on the halfway line. Bliss goes back through the middle there. Thompson. He'll play it on the third. Burke shows and goes out the back. Some good hands there from Cody Thorne. Really good hands. Took it off his toes. Marchioni, dummy half, might come down the short side. They do to Burke. Takes him on. He digs in the line. He beats one. Jake Burke's opened him up on the left edge. He might score himself. He's pulled down only a couple of metres out here. Quick play the ball. They go back towards the middle. Smith, the back rower, puts a good crossfield kick up. They get up high. And it's desperately taken by Centrals on the try line. That was a good kick in the end from Smith. Now they bring it back through Ashton Lafferty. 11 and a half minutes to go. Central's holding on. Jake Burke opening him up there on the left edge. So Central's got to work hard here to get it out of their own half. Orara, he's been good. Come back through Ryan Kingsley. Sadler goes to Ashton Lafferty. Pull downs, good defensive set there. Only 30 metres. So Charters Towers defended well. So Sadler gets a left-footed kick away. Goes to Martin. It's gone back. No. So unfortunately for young Eric Martin there, comes up with an error. So with 10 to go, Central's lead, 12 points to nil at the moment. It's a real tough battle, Caesar. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. We're at Bill Lewis Oval tonight, home of Charters Towers Miners. Ladies' Day and the Dave Moore Memorial Day as well. They play for a shield, recognise a great man. Big shout out to the Enterprise Hotel. A-grade major sponsor for the Charters Towers Miners. So Central's got the ball in hand now. 20 metres out centre field. Ashton Lafferty goes down the right edge. Hong back on there at dummy half. Goes to Irwin. Steps off the right. Steps off the right again. Effort defence, Joyce Johnson. He's been outstanding tonight for the Miners. Probably their best forward on the field, I believe. Hong, long ball out to Sadler on the inside to Ryan Kingsley. That's a great desperate tackle on the inside. That is a try saver. Sadler this time goes over the top. They've knocked on. It's picked up. No, it'll be a handover. So the Miners hang on. We're in the final 9.5 minutes now. Just got to get some field position. They get some points and momentum. They'll finish strong. They've shown that in previous games. Eric Martin now on debut for the Miners tonight. First grade game for him. Brings it out of his own half. They got some work now. Outside backs putting their hands up. Come back through the middle third. Marchione goes to his right. Troyce and Johnson carries it through the middle. It's pulled down just short of the halfway line there on the right pocket side of the field. Marchione at dummy half. They link up. Nathan Baker does well there. Take the ball from Jake Burke. He might jump in behind the line here and have a shot of the 40-20. Burkey. He does. Nah. Puts a big towering kick through. Braden Bindoroho will bring it back here for the Tigers. Once again, Noah Fogarty. Very good on the left wing. They go to Frankie Bacco now. He's pulled down just short of the 40. So just on 8 minutes remaining in this game. Right in the balance at the moment. Ashton Lafferty plays it. Goes back to Hong. Goes to Joey Saleh. Jaden Hong links up with Sadler. Nice take there at the back. Cody Thorne. Safe under the high ball. Brings it back here for Charles Towers Miners. So Baker, he makes some good yards there. Picks up a few post-contact meters. Plays it back. Once again, Fogarty puts his hand up. Goes forward. He brings it down just short of the 40. Marchione at dummy half. They go back through the middle once again. Harry McQueen looks over him. Harry McQueen pushes through. It's going to be pulled down. Just look for a little offload there, Harry McQueen, and just couldn't quite execute it. As he caught him in behind that run he does, he has him behind the ruck. Just goes to ground. So Central's Tigers now with the footy in hand. Oraro takes him on. He's been very good on the right wing for the Tigers. He'll play it there just over the halfway line. Him and Andrews, very strong combination. They go back towards the middle. Ashton Lafferty lost his strides. We've seen that happen a few times today's game. Oops, someone throws his pants away. Brings a chair from the snake pit. Little things that keep us happy in the game. Brings a bit of amusement to us. So the Tigers on the attack. They go down the short side through Sadler. Short kick there. Good work there from Martin to get back. And Baker, they work well to clean that up. Very tidy work from Charters Towers in the last 5 minutes. They've got 100 metres to go to get up the other end. Charters Tower Miners, they're going to probably get 3 more goes with the footy, I'd say. Central Tigers probably only have 2 sets. They need to score back-to-back tries. Got a fair bit of work to do at the moment to get out of their own half. Marchione at dummy half. Go to the middle. Burke goes on the left edge here. They open them up there. Come down left edge to Cody Thorne. Beats one, comes back towards the middle. They get a penalty there, a little flop. Yep, on the back of the head. So they get a chance here with the ball in hand. 5 minutes remaining, last 5. That'll go on report. Good to see the veteran on the sideline today, Zeke Hansen. So here come the Charters Towers Miners. They're going to make a late run for home here. Shout out to the ball boys. Doing a fantastic job down there, young men. Troy O'Neill back on, the veteran. He goes through the middle. He's pulled down 30 out, centre field. Marchione at dummy half for the Miners. Goes to the right. They play it back now. Once again, Troy O'Neill puts his hand up and goes forward. Straight through the middle. To the right of the uprights, 10 out. Marchione, he'll look for Burke here. There's in there, Jake Burke. Links up with Smith. He's been real good, this fella. Harvey Smith, he's been very good on the edge there. Marchione gets out of dummy half, burrows in. 6 to go has been called, so they get another opportunity with the footy in hand here. Now he's held up. So they're going to get 6 to go. He's being held up. 3.5 minutes remains. Still plenty of time. They're going to look to work around the post, I'd say. Smith at dummy half. Links up with Jake Burke, the halfback. Connor Lurch, always busy in the middle. He's going to play it 10 metres out to the left. Marchione scoops it up, one hand. Goes to Thompson through the middle. Pulled down about a metre out. They're on the attack here, the Miners. Nice big pass, good hands there. Dummett comes flying out. Bliss bounces off. Central's desperately hanging on. Marchione comes back to the post. Goes to Connor Lurch. He needed to go out the back then to Nathan Baker. They had an opportunity here on the left. He's going to play it on the 5th. Now they go to Jake Burke on the left. He takes him on. It's been charged down. And it's been a little knock on there from the Central's Tigers. So once again, still 2.5 minutes. So we've got still 2, maybe possibly 3 sets. Charters Towers must score this set of 6. Get the ball back and go again. Jake Burke will feed the scrum. Centre field, 10 out. So they go to the right side. Bailey Bliss links up with McQueen. He's going to be pulled down 10 metres out to the right of the sticks. Marchione. They go down the right side. Bailey Bliss shows and goes, opens them up. Bailey Bliss, he's going to force his way over the line. And he's come up with a knock on over the try line. So Central's desperately hang on. Unfortunately for Bailey Bliss, he just can't quite get it down. It's a nice little show and go and playing direct. It sums up Charters Towers' night, to be honest. Just a couple little crucial mistakes tonight from them. Central's have been desperate in defence though. As we're down to the final minute and a half here, Central's lead 12 points to 0. Goes to Clancy Kirsch. He's back out there through the middle. Always going forward. Hong out of dummy half. He opens them up through the middle of the ruck. That little number 7, Paddy Irwin, the Englishman, he's there in support. He's been good for Central tonight. They go to the left and Sadler takes him on himself, stands, offloads back to Kingsey. He's pulled down. 20 out to the left. Clancy Kirsch, a little bit of footwork at the line. Centre field, we're in the final minute of play now. Central's here. Be smart. Put a little grubber kick through. Well done by Eric Martin over there, and he cleans it up. So they get one more set with the ball in hand here at Charters Towers Miners. Be the final set of the game. Baker. Central's Tigers going to hang on desperately. Going to run away with a low-scoring game tonight, 12-0. Sort of the day it's been out here. All 3 games have been a battle. The ladies had a 20-all draw. Reserve grade won by Central 6-0. Very low scoring for reserve grade. And even tonight in the A grade, Central's going to run out winners 12-0 here. A little chip over the top. And the veteran cleans it up. The ever-experienced Clancy Kurtz uses all experience to hit a siren go in the background. And the Central's Tigers run out winners today in the Dave Moore Memorial Shield. 12 points to 0 over the Charters Tigers Miners. It's a fantastic game of rugby league. Once again, shows the standard of the Townsville competition. It's definitely right up there. Round 6 RLTD, match of the round. We'll grab our man of the match and bring him up here for a quick interview, so stay with us as we stay live. And we'll stay with the presentation as well for the Dave Moore Memorial Shield. I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, with our RLTD Triple S Sport man of the match. He's all the way from Manchester. He's come over here for an opportunity with the Centrals Tigers and the Townsville Blackhawks. Congratulations, Paddy Irwin. It's a really good performance from you out there tonight, mate. It was a tough game. Charters Towers is a very good side. He's toughed it out 12-0 to keep the score nil after 80 minutes. A fair effort.
Oh, absolutely. We've heard a lot about it. Like everyone has been talking about this place being called the Snake Pit. So I was a bit nervous coming down here today, but honestly, I can't fault the lads' efforts. The whole game, they just fucking worked out. They worked hard for each other and just put that all, and we kept that nil, so I'm really happy.
You did, mate, and yourself, mate. I've done the last few games for you guys and that. You've been really good. You're very good in support play. You're not afraid to take them on direct. Is that something you like to work on yourself?
Yeah, it's something I've wanted to work on the past few games, what I've been looking at and where I can improve and further my career, and that's something I wanted to build on, so I'm really happy that's what I've been able to do tonight. So I just want to keep going and building with this.
Mate, you've got a young side out there, and you haven't had to, in all fairness and respect, the same 17 players each week. I know that gets frustrating, but you're starting to really string it together the last couple of games.
Yeah, it's been really good. I can't fault the lads' efforts. Like, I've not been able to get to training on a Thursday night before the games because I've been training elsewhere. But the way the lads have got round me and helping each other out, it's been really good. So
got to give a special shout out to the Centrals old boys. They come out here every year for this game, and Dave Moore Memorial Shield as well, mate. Shout out to Kmart and Sleepy, mate. They certainly get around you and give you lots of support.
Oh, absolutely. They're there every home game, every away game. They're great to have, so can't fault them.
Well, mate, congratulations. Well done, mate. All the way from Manchester. Man of the match performance today. Well done, Paddy.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
He's got a little bit of a fan club here too from the opposition, which is all great, and that's part of our great game here as we wrap it up here at Bill Lewis Oval tonight. Charters Towers run out winners, and they're very proud winners of the Dave Moore Memorial Shield tonight against Charters Towers. So Centrals Tigers run out winners 12-0. Once again, thanks for tuning in and supporting us at Triple S Sport here. Good night and enjoy your footy.